Hey Cal fans, welcome to California Golden Blogs, where it's big game week. This video is just the first part of my extended preview of the Stanford Cardinal, so if you want to learn more about Bryce Love or about the Stanford defense, then check out my live cast Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be adding the link to this post about 15 minutes before broadcast. Stanford's obviously a big-time run team, and we think of them usually as wanting to run to set up the pass, but what surprised me in their most recent game against Washington was that they were over 55% on third down conversions, and that they did a lot of their damage on third and medium or third and long. And so in this post, I'm going to look at how they were able to do that, and how they were able to pass to set up the run on these long yardage situations. Throughout the game, Stanford had a lot of success running their big physical receivers on slants against Washington's smaller defensive backs, especially in man coverage. And here we're going to see JJ Arcega-Whiteside just beat his man to the inside, and we're going to see Costello fit the ball into a nice window between Washington's defenders. Now, of course, this is Stanford, and so no play would be complete without a play-action fake. And so as we watch this play a second time around, keep an eye on this inside linebacker and watch how he's impacted by the run fake and how that prevents him from offering help against Arcega-Whiteside. On this 3rd and 5, Washington's trying to press Trent Irwin at the top of the screen, and Irwin's just going to beat the jam with a slant and catch a well-timed ball from Costello. This is going to be a key matchup for the Bears on Saturday. Now, the nice thing is that Cal's cornerbacks are a little bit bigger than Washington's, and so this should be more of a fair fight, but it's going to be up to Bynum and Allensworth to defend routes like this and help us get off the field on 3rd down. Eventually, Washington got tired of getting beat on slants like this, and on this 3rd and 6, we see a very different coverage scheme. We see the Washington's playing cover 2 at the top of the screen with 3 defenders over 2 wide receivers, and at the bottom of the screen, we see that they've actually walked a second defender out to cover that single wide receiver by the sidelines. They've got one guy short to take away the slant, and another guy over the top to take away the fade. This coverage is only going to leave 5 men in the box, and with the way that Washington's aligned, they also are giving up a very soft right edge. We see that there's not any player immediately outside of the tight end. And so this is going to cause Costello to go crazy with the audible. He's making hand signals at the wide receivers, he's moving his running back around, he's switching from being under center to being in the shotgun. That's because he's audibled into a run to the right, and Washington's going to be helpless to stop it before it goes for a big gain. On this 3rd and 6, therefore, we see a rare case where Stanford's been able to pass to set up the run. And they wouldn't have been able to do this if Washington's cornerbacks had been able to defend slants throughout the game. But because they were getting beaten so consistently, Washington had to pull extra defenders out of the box to take away the pass, and that's what let Stanford rip off this big gain on the ground. If Bynum and Allensworth are able to do a better job against those slants, which hopefully they'll be able to do because they're bigger and more physical than Washington's cornerbacks, then we should have more success on 3rd down and be able to make it a more interesting game. Alright, that's all I've got for you today. Remember to check back on this post about 6:45 Pacific time Wednesday night for the live cast, and until then, go Bears!